Mike Flanagan returns to Netflix for an all-new series, Fall of the House of Usher. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name is Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up-and-coming content. Siblings Roderick and Madeline Usher have built a pharmaceutical company into an empire of wealth, privilege, and power. However, secrets come to light when the heirs to the Usher dynasty start dying. Mike Flanagan has really found his footing on Netflix with a lot of his series that have really dark tones and are really good. And going into Fall of the House of Usher being based on an Edgar Allan Poe story, I was really looking forward to it. And this is really good. Really captivating stuff here that plays out really nicely throughout the series to where they're really holding information at bay to where you're guessing what is happening to this family as each of Roderick's children start to die throughout the series, and we start to peel back what is actually happening. And a lot of the people that he has worked with before return. You have Bruce Greenwood, Carlo Gugino, and Katie Siegel in here as well. Many other people that star in here as the Usher children. Mike Flanagan is really able to bring the style of Edgar Allan Poe to his series. The confrontation between the characters, the reveals throughout the darker themes, and the tone throughout the Fall House of Usher really matches his style. And I've read a few different Edgar Allan Poe stories, mostly in high school and college. So it's been a while since I've read one, but what I see in this series does match what I do remember from an Edgar Allan Poe story. And the characters just sitting and talking to each other, revealing certain parts of the story, kind of building up to the end and having a big moment, and feels very similar to his stories. And so as we see Bruce Greenwood, as he starts to tell the story of his children, how they have passed, we're slowly starting to see the children pass throughout each episode. And that's where a lot of the gory moments come in, a lot of the suspense, as we see these adult children and their own demons and things that they are working through, and watching how they are killed. It's pretty gory stuff, honestly, but it's all playing back to when Bruce Greenwood's character Roderick was younger and a deal he made, and now it's really starting to affect him. And so we have a nice balance of our current timeline with Bruce Greenwood's character Roderick, and when he was younger with his sister and his wife, and starting this pharmaceutical company and watching that grow and to where we are now. I wish we would have spent a little more time when he was younger, because there was some really good stuff watching that character develop when he was younger with his sister, and how he let the greed and power really take over him to where he is now. It's almost like a completely different character, and I wanted to see a little more of that transition from the character that was kind and helpful to where he is now very powerful and greedy. And that transition is there, but not as strong as I think it should have been. So more time given to them in the beginning when they were younger. Having some more time in the beginning when they were younger would have added some more development along the way. But each episode, when we see a child of the Usher family being killed off, you're wondering how it plays into their current state of mind and what they are struggling with, because each thing that they have to confront is thing that they are working through in their own lives. So starting to really challenge these characters. And we have like an episode dedicated to each person, and the first people that are killed off, you don't really get to know them too much, but as you spend more time with some of the other children, you know that they eventually will be killed off. The time spent with them is utilized well. You know they're going to be killed off, but they add a lot of development to the family and how their lives have been changed since when they were younger, and the ones that are playing favorites. There are some really disturbing moments along the way the more time you spend with some of these characters. The performances are really good. They're fearful of what's going to happen as they're confronting their own demons. Carlo Gugino is really good in here, very menacing performance. Her presence is felt throughout each episode when you see her. It's really, really creepy stuff. But overall, the Fall House of Usher immediately captivated me. I was hooked with that first episode, starting to introduce each family member and then starting to pick them off one by one. And then I just wanted to see what was the reason for it all. And I think Mike Flanagan really holding the information at bay and then giving us like this big climax at the end of the series. A really solid last episode where everything comes to light. These huge reveals. Feels like Edgar Allan Poe as the two characters are sitting there talking to each other, revealing things and just having that confrontation. The dialogue is so intriguing and snappy between two characters throughout the whole series as Bruce Greenwood's Roderick is telling the story about his children. And that's where a lot of the more emotional moments come out as he's sharing things about his children and his past as well. But Fall of House of Usher, once again, Mike Flanagan knocks us out of the park. The tone is very dark. The directing is really good. Holding the information really close and not revealing things along the way is very smart. The dialogue is really good and the performances are awesome from a lot of people that he has worked with before. Just the overall tone to it really matches Edgar Allan Poe. I was really impressed with that. Long series to get through, well over 8 hours of watch. So if you're interested in watching something by Mike Flanagan that feels very similar to his other works, I think you will really appreciate this series. So before I give you my score for the Fall of House of Usher, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give the Fall of House of Usher an A-. Thank you guys for checking out a review for the Fall of House of Usher. Have you guys seen the new Mike Flanagan series on Netflix? What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.